When a man builds a house or rents an apartment to stay, it takes time before he starts to regard the place as home. He will usually simply point to it and say, "That's where I stay." Unlike a home, a house is but a structure, a possession or property. We do not own a home, so we belong in one. So when a man says, "This is my home," it carries an emotive weight that transcends the materiality of the building or house. It conveys a sense of strong personal connection, a fiery love, and ownership that excludes everyone that does not belong in the sense that only those who belong intuitively recognize. Home has an aura and feel beyond the bricks and mortar of a house. It is where children get what used to be termed home training, training that shapes and molds character and behavior. Home is shared experiences, mutual love, care, physical and emotional nurturing, a refuge for healing and restoration when we are broken, a haven of peace and harmony to which all who belong contribute and sustain with their being according to their nature. In their giving and receiving, they become as one with it. Whether humble or highbrow, it is a treasure they are proud of. It is their stark identity, their safe haven, their last line of defense. At the nuclear level, the dynamics of the intricate weaving in a normal home is a tribute to the role and special nature and power of woman. It simply will not happen without woman in her true nature, as the many broken homes today clearly testify. And this weaving has consequential ripple effects in subsequent larger concentric circles of society. That fiery love, that sense of ownership and identity that it engenders, for example, is what translates to patriotism at the community or national level. So the individual family home projects onto the level of the hometown or community, which itself projects to that of the state, homeland, or country, and thence to the continent and the world at large. Strangers may and do come into other people's home or homeland and live in peace. As our people say, when a masquerade stays and dines and wines with humans for long, it ceases to be a spirit. But if push ever turns to shove, it usually turns out that because the aboriginal roots run deep, they hold quite firm, and weeds are removed willy-nilly. So when couples quarrel, and you hear an exasperated husband tell the wife, "Pack your stuff and get out of my house," it tells the full story of that relationship. That house was never a home. The couple merely stayed there together. And when a child refuses to return home, know that in the soul of that child, that place you think is his home is not really home. And to you snide, wily and shameless ones who have become covetous and so feel entitled to other people's homelands, renaming them so you can appropriate them, do you not realize that your roots, severed as it were from your own native soil, cannot find the nourishment it needs in usurped soil, and that you must therewith wither and perish in due time? And then there are those who, in pursuit of their selfish desires, because they are strong and powerful, routinely encroach on or invade other people's homelands in one guise or another, turn the place on its head, and put the people in misery. They do not realize that amongst themselves at home, they are already reaping, and very richly too, that same vermin which they continue to sow amongst others outside, and that everyone outside is looking at them curiously, and with very particular concern. May the Lord have mercy on us all, and may our homes and homelands be safe. If you feel me, please like, share, follow and subscribe for our next outing. Peace and love.